Leguizamo's Broadway show Freak. Here is Raymond. Take it away, Raymond.
Hi. Now our apartment was so puny, it wished it were a project. It was a 70s nightmare. Our walls were avocado green with a brown linoleum floor and a nuclear orange shag rug. We were trying to recreate the papaya from Orthropics. And those 70s lamps that hung down like alien eyeballs staring at us. But in the middle of all this, the piece de resistance of this mess was our family's TV. It was my father's pride and joy because he believed on this TV he could Latinize everybody in America. He would let the screen get really dusty so that everybody would look nice and dark and Spanish. But you see, my father was the only one allowed to watch the TV. He'd tell us, "Don't touch my television, and don't sit on my furniture unless we have important guests. You will use the floor for sitting and the kitchen sink for eating. And you're not going to eat any more food because the food is only for important guests. Don't touch the dog, I just brushed it. And get the hell off my carpet, I just vacuumed it. Stop sucking up all my oxygen. I am breathing it." My brother and I would be like, "Oh, okay, Dad, okay." Growing up in a Latino family isn't always as it seems on television. It's much worse. Tough love takes on a new meaning. Being thrown in the swimming pool at the age of 5 and hearing, "Sink or swim!" Being forced to scrape all the ice off of the freezer wall because Dad wants a cold soda, and having to give Grandma Rosalinda a sponge bath because that's what good grandsons do. Here's a day in the life of one boy whose family is filled with just this kind of love. This is The Freak by John Leguizamo. And every time my father had something important to say, the subway train would go by. This wouldn't have been a problem, but we shared the wall with the number 7 train. He'd begin to lecture us. "Now I'm only going to say this once. The most important thing I need for you to do is..." And sure enough, the train would roar by, drowning him out. "Or I'm gonna kick your ass!" Paralyzed with fear, I'd say, "Okay, Dad, okay." But as soon as my father was out of the house, my brother Poochie and I would be like a Navy SEALs operation. "Poochie," I'd say, "we have about 1,800 hours until the Prince of Darkness." Poochie would freak out. "Prince of Darkness? You didn't tell me nothing about no Prince of Darkness, John. Nah, I'm not listening. Mama cool, mama die, mama cruza. Mama cool, mama die, mama cruza." Poochie would cover his ears and shut his eyes. "Poochie!" I'd have to yell. "The Prince of Darkness is the man you know as Dad. Now go put the bubble wrap under the rug so we can hear Dad if he walks through the hallway." Now we're punishment-proof. We've outsmarted the ignoramus. What a maroon. What a sucker butt. Poochie, turn on the antenna. So, we'd settle down for a little TV frenzy. Spider-Man, Underdog, Gigantor, the space age robot. Everything would be going great. Up until I decided to play with the antenna. I'd be switching about to the Spider-Man theme song when suddenly snap. Ah! The blood drained out of my body and into the ground and back into Latin America. Poochie, I broke the antenna. And just then, luckily, it was just my mom's. Mom, why are you climbing in through the window? The rent is due. What the hell are you doing? You're sitting on the furnitura, and you're eating all the food. Ay, Dios mío. You broke the antenna, oh my God. I am looking into the face of a dead boy. Mom's had a knack for calming me down. Mom, use me for cruel animal experimentation. Sell me to child pornographers, but don't let him get his hands on me. I'd say, throwing myself around her legs, no, don't. I love you. But now I must listen to myself. Come, Poochie, you're an only child now. Child, get off me. John, get off. And just then, we hear the sound of snapping bubble wrap and Pop's voice cursing in the hallway. Que todo está de bubble wrap. So I'd be standing there, blowing and fanning off the TV, because Pops would feel it for heat. And all of a sudden, Mom goes into rescue mode. I'll take care of your father. She said as Pops walked into the room. Oh, Fausto, you look so ultra sexy. Yes, you do. How about we play a game of one-on-one? But Pops wasn't taking the bait. You and me. One-on-one. No, woman. Put the people away. I just want to watch television. So, Moms would try a different approach. Okay, how about you go downstairs and play some pool, okay? Go downstairs and play some pool? God bless my moms, we didn't have it downstairs. So Pops would turn on the TV. I said, no, woman. What the hell is all this static? I can't tell Sonny from Sharon. I'll fix it, I yelled coming into the room. Here, Dad, is this better? Move the other one. I grabbed the broken antenna, frantically shifting my body around. Right here, is this good? Perfect, can you see now? Move away from the television. Okay, I said, inching over a little bit. Get the hell out of the room! Okay, I'm leaving the room, the neighborhood, and as I turned and headed for the door, I tripped, and the broken piece of antenna came off of my room. It's a spear and I'm a hunter, I offered meekly. And Pops field goaled me with a kick across the room. Ah! Luckily for me, the nice, hard brick wall broke my fall. And my head busted open like a piñata. Look at all the daddy! And then the room went black. And as my life began to flash before my eyes, I felt my soul leave my body and start floating out the window. Higher and higher and higher. And just then, I thought back to my comic books when Spider-Man once told Iron Man, to escape the pain, one must move towards the pain. And as I started floating closer and closer to the light, I saw this divine being, a beautiful woman standing there with her arms outstretched, beckoning me towards her. And just as I was about to touch her, I caught a whiff of my favorite Chino Latino restaurant. Shrimp fried rice, plantanos magros, And all of a sudden, I wanted to live, if only for the plantanos. Then I was back inside of my body. And then, with my newfound wisdom, the first words out of my mouth said it all. Poochie broke the antenna. Poor, slow, chubby Poochie. I'd stand there watching him, running away, screaming, "No, anything but down, your favorite never again!" And as I stood there, watching the poor, chubby guy getting beat with the antenna, the only thing I could think was, thank God that's not me.